standing here with Michael Peroutka, and we just got done with pro-life efforts for some time with your brother. And why don't you tell some folks out there how you got involved in this in the first place?
Well, thank you, Peter. I have, it's been a great privilege to be involved in Institute on the Constitution, and many of the things that we deal with have to do with returning to constitutional principles, American law and government. And very important on that list is the right to, is a necessity to protect the rights of the unborn. Of course, the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution says that no one shall be deprived, no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. And of course, the unborn, the baby in the womb, which might just be the most dangerous place to be in America today, the baby in the womb who is murdered by an abortionist. Of course, has not been afforded due process, has he? He hasn't been convicted by a jury of his peers. He hasn't faced indictment by a grand jury. So he hasn't received the benefit of due process. Of course, we need to protect the unborn. And you asked me how I got started. My brother has been a pro-life leader for a number of years. My brother Stephen, the head of the National Pro-Life Action Center. And he and I actually were on the way to a radio station one day to do a program about the Constitution. We passed some people praying on the sidewalk, stopped and asked them about it, and became involved. Those folks were from Crossroads Pro-Life. There were a number of students that were praying and protesting in front of abortion mills and going across the country doing that. And we learned about them, and that really kind of kicked Steve into gear, and that kicked me into gear. There was a whole industry out here that needed to be stood against. There's a murder industry in America, and we can't be silent about it. We can't just let it happen. It's happening down the street from me and you and you. It's happening all around us, and we have to become active. We can't just let it occur. We need to stand against it. It's murder. It's against God's law. It's against the United States Constitution, and we need to become active. So I praise God that He brought us in that way.
Yeah, well, I think it's interesting. You saw people praying at an abortion mill, and that's such a powerful thing. And there really aren't enough people out there doing that. And that's one of the things that I often do is I say, I ask the people that I'm talking to, what could you say to folks that are watching this to encourage them to join us, even if it's just once a month? We have an effort called the Monthly Call for Life, where on Friday we encourage people to call and email their representatives, oppose abortion, human killing research. On Saturday, we encourage everyone to get out to the abortion mills. So this is the first Friday. Today's the Monthly Call for Life. And
Amen.
Tomorrow, Saturday, of course, is the day that we encourage people to get out and stand at the abortion mills. What can you say to encourage people to come out there?
I would say that your witness is essential. Your witness is essential. Just speaking for myself, Peter, and folks, I would just say that it was the witness of these young men and women from Crossroads Pro-Life that I saw. I stopped just to inquire, what are you praying about? I didn't know what they were praying for or against or what their purpose was. Almost immediately when we got out of the car, by the way, a policeman came over and said, are you with them? And we said, well, we don't know yet. we don't know yet. And then some folks from I guess the abortion mill started yelling at us, telling us we couldn't park there where we parked, and we kind of stumbled into learning about this movement and the righteous, honorable necessity of our becoming involved. I would ask folks, be open to that, and once you're open to that and see it, then become involved, and then be that witness. Jesus sent His disciples out 2 by 2. It's a multiplying effect. If there is an abortion mill, if there's Murder Incorporated going on in your neighborhood, it's because you and others haven't worked actively to stop it. If it's going to be done, it's got to be you. So I would urge people to be open to the witness that you see others do, and then let the Lord grab your heart in something really important to do. This is much more important than who won the World Series. It's much more important than who's going to win this Sunday's football game. It's much more important than whatever college team you like or whatever color car you like. This is much more important than those things. This is about preserving and protecting life in our communities and in God's world.
Yeah, thank you. It's monthlycallforlife.com for those of you who haven't heard of that yet. And like I say, we encourage people to get out and witness. And you've done a lot of that, and we thank you for what you do. And everywhere I go, I hear you and your brother, and obviously you're having an effect. So
You have my sympathy. No, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the opportunity to be with you and to share. This was wonderful having Representative Bobby Franklin here from Georgia tonight. And those of you who saw that and witnessed it, please tell others and spread the word about the ability to see our First Fridays on the web. And thank you, Peter, for your work in bringing it to us.
All right. Well, that's iotconline.com for those of you who want to check that out. And the First Friday events, of course, they always have some good speakers, and you can watch it live. So if you're watching this recorded, go to the iotconline.com, and you'll see the link there that'll let you watch these events. So
and listen to The American View, theamericanview.com, and you get to hear even more comments and commentary from John Lofton and Michael Peroutka.
There we go. And I'm from nationalproliferadio.net and prolifenews.tv. So we hope you've enjoyed this, and we'll also get an interview with Bobby Franklin. So thank you for taking the time to speak with us.